All right, we're live trading heavy on YouTube. I'm Nuke Rockwell. Really quick, while people join up here on this, it is TikTok Live, but it will be on YouTube as well, probably on Reels as well too. What cryptos are performing well? Before we get to the TA, let's talk a little bit about crypto and the alpha we're seeing. Cryptos that are performing well right now is for the week. We go by the weeks now. Uniswap. Uni is up 21% for the week. Zcash up 19%. Litecoin continuing with the relative strength, almost up 15% for the week. We got Chainlink up 11%. Ethereum up 11% as well, which is good to see. Basic attention coin BAT is up 8% for the week. Cardano's up 7%. Anyone bigger than that? Bitcoin's only up 7% for the week. All right, let's get done with that one. I've got some other really good alpha that you need to know about. Here we go. We all know that Genesis owes about $1.8 billion to creditors, and that includes $900 million to Gemini. So if you're on Gemini, you may want to, if you can. I'm not sure if withdrawals have been suspended yet. You need to pull that. There's no telling what that's going to bring. Maple Finance has. They have basically severed ties with, or it's called orthogonal trading. They've defaulted on $36 million loans. They had massive exposure to FTX. That is why. Tino, what's some other? Oh yeah, so Twitter. There looks like there is a Twitter coin. I actually tweeted this. So if you go to, I think I'm at Newt Rockwell on Twitter. Where am I on Twitter now? I change it so much. My profile on Twitter is at Trading Heavy. So either way, it looks like there's going to be Twitter coin for a tipping feature, which would be great to see. Nexo's pulling out of the U.S. because they're getting heavy pressure from regulators, if you know what I mean. Circle has terminated. It is not going to go. It's not going to go through a SPAC to IPO next year. They've terminated that agreement that was with the SPAC Concord, if you would. Chainlink staking starts on December 6th. That's tomorrow, guys. That's why Chainlink's kind of pumping as well. I believe 2 days later, ApeCoin also is going to go to staking as well. That's been pumping some as well. Bankless. If you listen to the Bankless podcast, some people prefer it, some people don't. If you're in more on the Bitcoin maxi side, you definitely don't like Bankless, but they actually just acquired Earnify, which is it helps users claim airdrops, right? So Bybit's basically they're still alive, but they are hemorrhaging and they are reducing workforce. LedgerX is for sale. That is what I use for my options play in crypto. It was an FTX, which again I don't know how LedgerX didn't blow up with FTX, with FTX US, FTX International, Alameda, all the 151 different entities they had. LedgerX actually I redeemed literally a week and a half ago, in fact. So last thing is up 1 inch. Tokens are unlocking on December 30th. That'll be 14% unlocked. So there you go on the crypto side. I'm sure you've seen today, if you're trading stocks, Dow's down literally 562 points. Nasdaq's down 261, and the S&P is down 85. We've got support at the S&P at about 397. It's at 398 now, so that's the daily support. So, all right, let's load them up if we're doing TA today. Did I forget my glasses? I may have forgotten my glasses today. So, you want 5? Let's see what 5 is. I haven't done 5. 5 below. Yes, remember 5 below. Woo! I think, man, this is actually, all right, so I stay long above, it's pretty clear. I'd stay long above, right here. 168, let's call it 169, it's 168.86. I stay long above 169, you're at 182 right now. Long ways to fall, not sure what happened here, but this thing broke all-time highs at 188, you're at 182 now. I believe this is probably profit taking. This is probably a lot of macro as well. Is why it's been down the last 2 days. I would still be long here. Relative strength is still above 70. So and the volumes actually come down, which is interesting. That's probably why it's also going down as well. Just to let you know. So I'm looking if any insiders have bought. They have not. By the way, I do some TikToks occasionally. I used to do them daily, but in a bear market, it's very, very tough. But I do in the insider buys. Yesterday we had we had one that was working. Acer worked out to about 3% as of today. My other one was Body, and it's up, but it gapped up in pre-market, so not very good for me. So earnings, well then they killed it. Then if 5 did that is unbelievable, because it literally gapped up from an up a upward facing uptrend from 161 all the way to what, 188. It's awesome. What are the next levels? I just said I would, again, as long as you're above 186, you're definitely long there. You're at 182 now. Again, I jump out here. I told you where I jump out. It's pretty 169. You jump out at 169. You're at 182 now. I don't know how long you've been in the stock, but if it does fall below the 176, it could try to fill that gap on the. It's called a down gap. So anyway, I stay long. I think the macro is affecting you more than anything right now in this stock, because this stock looks phenomenal. In fact, it's looked very, very good since July. It's just been up, right? And that's exactly what you want to see here. Levels to watch if it does come down 160. That's going to be like your 20-day. That's also where the uptrend is, or the up trend line is, 148, and then the big bull or bear level to me is at 145, but you're a long way from that right now. So there you go. Appreciate it, man. I said, and a little early, shaking my head. Let me get my glasses, guys. I gotta put my glasses on, because hey, let me tell you something. When you're 40 and your eyes go, they actually really do go, and they go quick. All right, so those are the levels. Got it. Earnings doing well. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you, buddy. What's up, Bad Daddy? I sold SNDL. Let me look at SNDL. Is that what I think it is? It's the healthcare. Yes. I don't know, man. I don't know if you sold it too early. It's definitely in an uptrend, and the next level is you're at 314, 327. Here, let me get this right. Actually, I take the 353. I think it could run to 353 pretty easily. You can jump back in. It's up a third of a point today. Not seeing a lot of insider transactions. What am I seeing? Is the short interest? No. But again, not the greatest stock, but I do like what it's done. It was flat through basically half of November, and in December it's just gone up a little bit. There you go. At 2 points, you're in at 2.7. Yeah, I'd stay long. Where do you jump out at? 2.7, 2.83, 2.85ish. Let's just say that. So there you go. That's SNDL. Anything in crypto very quickly. So what was happening today is that clearly the equity markets were going down. Crypto was decoupled on the daily, was doing extremely well up until about 2 hours ago, and then it started to follow the macro trend down as well. So I bought it 2.1, sold it at 2.7. Let me look at that really quick. Bought it 2.1 and sold it 2.7. You bought 2.1? Yeah, you might have sold too quick. But hey, man, never go broke on taking profits. You can jump back in here. I don't think it's a bad play, but I definitely would not eat your profits up. Again, I like it if you're going to go above something. Maybe try 323 right? With the target of, like I said before, that 350-ish. 353, 350s. That's if you want to jump back in here. Again, I don't know the stock. I'm just looking at the technical analysis, or the TA, if you would. So that is SNDL. A lot of people like me to do. Let's do SoFi. I get it every day. So SoFi is next. It is, I say, short here. I cannot tell you with a straight face to be in SoFi until you're above $5. You've got a lot of overhead supply. It's at 452 right now, 451 now. You got to stay short. Like, it's literally quadruple bottomed, and then it just broke down. So above 5, you might can jump in, but I would really, if I'm a betting man, if I'm trading this, I'm above 520 before I start to really jump back in this thing, and then it might run to 560. And then let's just talk about it then. So there you go. Copy KOPI. Is that penny stock? Because it's not coming up. PSNY. That sounds very strange. PSNY it is. Polestar Automotive. I actually like their cars. I don't know if they can build out the distribution network. Again, I'm just looking at the chart, completely broken down. The trend line you want to stay above. You were there today at 650, 660. 660. You got to get above that, and really, for me to even want to trade this above 8, you were just there late November. From 8 to about 9 is a pretty clear, 8 to 9-ish. I think you can make money right now. Your support is the 20-day right now, and below that, if it falls below where it is now, about 620-ish, it could fall all the way back to 542. So watch that. The last three days have been bad. 2 of those have been macro did not help you. So there's some headwinds there. But again, if you can get above the $8 mark, I think you can get to right at $8.79 fairly quickly. So there you go. Appreciate it, man. What's up? What's up, guys? What about accumulation for long-term value? Yeah, I mean, of course. But again, are we taking? I don't know if I'd be taking the risk on the small cap stocks. On the mega caps, yes, I can accumulate there, but not on the small caps. On SoFi, I don't know. I mean, let me go back and look at. It's a darling stock. It really is. It just hasn't done anything at all. I don't know if I'm buying it at these levels. Again, buy high, sell higher. That's trading. Now, if you're trying to accumulate and you really believe in the stock, that would not be me. But if you believe in the stock, these are levels. It's kind of like me with Bitcoin and the 4 or 5 altcoins that I really, really like. I do accumulate, but again, I don't blow my load all at once. So, all right, CTRM, let's go. CTRM it is, a little Castor Maritime. All right, boy, it's not bad here. Okay, I like it above $1.50. So it's at 158. I like it better at 180-ish, 179, 180-ish. Above that, look out, because any of the distribution you have to chew through is going to be back in April, May, and June. So that is not a bad stock if he can get above that $1.80 mark. So it's at $1.58. In fact, it actually almost went to $1.80. It went to looks like on Thursday it went to $1.76. So there you go. That's CTRM again. We're buying high, selling higher. We'd like to see that relative strength, guys. That's the key, relative strength, right? Looking at the short interest, doesn't have that. No insiders buying. What's the price targets on this? No price targets. So, but you got a lot. You got like the marine shipping. I'm not sure if it does oil tankers or not. It looks like it probably does. Again, 180 is the key there. AMD, let's go. What has happened to the semis this year? You would think it'd been a heck of a year for the semis. Actually, this doesn't look too bad. I hadn't done AMD and well. Right now, your support is the 20-day, about at 71, 72 level, and that's if it breaks down below that, you got to jump out. Where would I get long? Oh, it's real simple. We're getting long 79, which it got to on Thursday. It also got to that back in mid-November. 79 is where I get long with price target there of 84 and then at 87. So 80 at 87, you're going to run into the 200 day. I promise you, it will be rejected. So there you go. Lucid it is. I just did SoFi, but I'll do SoFi one more time. Lucid really quick. Am I doing that right? Is it LC? Is it L? Hang on. Let me find Lucid Group. All right, Lucid LCID. It is breaking down. It's broken down in the mid-November. You can't do anything. First of all, it's got to get above the 20-day, which is right at 11. Yeah, it's at 952. It's got to get above 11. There's a down-facing trend line. You want to see about 1145, and then you might get you all. That might get you to 12 bucks. So let's just start there. The real key level is going to be about 1350. You're a long way from that, though. It's just God, it's down 6 today. So, but on Friday, something took place because the macro was down and Lucid was actually up. So let me look at the short interest for you. It's got a price target of 18. I don't believe that. It is 72% institutionally owned, which is always good to know. SoFi, one more time. Here we go. Load it up. We'll do it one more time because everybody loves it. So again, it's anything below $5, I'm short. It looks to have found a bottom about 440, 450-ish, right? But I don't like it long. Again, I mean, if I'm trading the stock, gosh, I can't get long in the stock until about 640-ish, right? With the price target at that point, you're going to hit the 200-day at 660, 670. So, and then price target of about 690. So there you go. That's SoFi. Love to see it. What's up? What's up, toes bussin'? I love it, brother. AMC back to 550. I don't know. What did I say there? AMC to back to 550. No, I don't really think it's the 550. I think from here it goes sideways. You've got the 20-day at 714. Hold it up, maybe 720. And then you've also got your 50-day at 670-ish. So, and then you've got the bull bear pivot about $6. I don't think it's back to 550 anytime soon. It looks like it's just going sideways. To the upside though, to the upside though, you've got the 200-day at 9-ish, 910, right? So it's gonna it got rejected off of that on last Thursday. So it's gonna get rejected there probably again. So watch yourself. Where would I get long in this? It's pretty clear. 990. Is here? Let me make sure that's where that's it. Yeah, but yeah, 980, 9990, 10. Right in that range is where I get long. Because at that point in AMC, you've defeated the 200-day, and that's a big bull bear pivot as well. So, what's up, guys? Hey, Dad, love it. Netflix, it is. Netflix, Inflix. Love the channel up. Formation here. I'm not big on formations. I like just simple TA. Where would I stay long? It filled that gap. It took it. How long? It took it what? Month and a half to fill that gap. So we are almost there. So to the upside, 332 is going to have some big resistance. But right now, you're sitting on the upper trend line. That is your resistance right now. I like this above. This is a really interesting chart. It's definitely on the way up. It just keeps, so there's a channel that goes like this and just keeps bouncing off the channel, but it is moving up, as you know. I like it. I think you stay long above 310. 308 to 310, but I can guarantee you are going to hit some serious resistance at that 333. You're at 312 now, but at least you're banging up against the upper trend line. So there you go. That's Netflix. I think right now you just stay long to the downside where you're at now at 312. The downside support right now is going to be about 304. So there you go. That's what I would do if I was in Netflix and trading Netflix for a long. Like I think we all like Netflix long, right? Or long term. Let me just say that I mean, from this chart, I think you can get long here. You've probably been. Most people have probably been long since late October, got washed out in November, and back we go. But it's in this nice little channel up. So from here, the last two dips have been buying dips. So there you go. ET, little energy transfer. What's up? A little Dallas based. All right. Here you go. I've got a line here, so I've already drawn my lines. If you know what I use FinViz Pro. I also use Trading Pro. So so just to let you know. Sorry, Trading View. ET. You want to stay above. You want to stay okay. So the long. I think the bull bear pivot line is at 225. You're at 220 right now, so it's broken down underneath that. I think it's more of a macro thing. What is oil doing today? Let me look very quickly. Crude is down today. That's probably why you're there. Yeah, crude is just continuing to fall. It's in a down channel as well. Yeah, it's coming off. Gosh, this thing is So expect your midstreams and your oil and gas companies to be down like that. Let me go back to ET really quick so I can. All right, so I like it above the 225. I like it better. If I want to get real long, it's real simple. Yep. 1250. 1250 is where you get long. If you're at 1221, that's literally where it was today when it started the day. So it's just breaking down. It's broken down. You're literally sitting on not just the bull bear pivot, but you're also sitting on the 20-day as well. So that should provide pretty good support for now. If macro breaks down, it might be a different story, which macro is breaking down. Below that, you'll see another support level at about 1196. That is the 50-day. So to the upside, it's all upside above that 1250 mark. So there you go. Little Matt, what's up, Dom Squad? Good to see you, man. It's been a while. My man loves him some meta materials. Okay, so bull bear pivot to me. You were just there on Friday, Thursday. In fact, it was literally trading right on it. The bull bear pivot to me is that $1.90-ish, $1.90-ish or $1.72. The 20-day did not hold here. It looks like it's right there on the 20-day now. It went below it. It's come back to the 20-day right now. Understand, if it starts to fall, let me find, where is the good support here? Yeah, so good support is going to be about $1.60, $1.65, $1.60. If it goes below that, watch out below because you will fall all the way to $1.40. So I like Matt above the $1.90, which it was, like I said, there on Friday. Like it above that. I like it better above, let's call it 202, 205. So there you go. Matt, gotta love it. I mean, it literally rocketed off the bottom in October. I forget what happened. Was it the dividend that had, there's a guy in my Telegram, Stephen Benz, he knows all about Matt and the MMTLP and how much dividend he's going to get. What's the short interest? The short ratio, the short interest has fallen off dramatically. It is now under anything under 18. It's not real short. It's at 4. This is about 14, 15-ish, right? So, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Matt for months, but now that it just rocketed off the bottom, congratulations there. But again, I don't get long until about 190. You're at 172. You're not too far from it now. So, Dom Squad, good to see you, brother. What's up with Rivian? I don't know the Rivian. I was talking to a guy today about his Rivian trucks. To me, the truck looks like it's an awesome truck. Don't get me wrong, but it just looks like it's small compared to like the F-150, the Cybertruck, that whole thing. All right, so there is a lower upper trend line that you're literally sitting on right now at that 29 mark, 29.10 mark. You're at 29.64. It's literally, that is your last line of support. Below that, watch out for 27, and then you will fall all the way to 25. You're at 29.65. The problem with where you're at in RIVN is the ticker, is that you have so much to work through. You've got to work through the 20-day, you've got to work through the 50-day, you've got to work through a downward trend line that sits at 32, and then you've got the 200-day, the bull bear pivot, and guess where it comes in at? 35. To me, if I'm trading this, I like it above 35. I like it even better. It's clear where I like it better at. Here it is right here, 40, 41-ish, right? Again, you're at 29. Last time you were at 41 was in September. So, and it's been kind of in this like down channel, but it's slightly down. It's not it's kind of sideways, but slightly down some. So it looks like it's going to come into a cone at some point, so it's going to have to pick a direction. Right now, the direction is definitely down. It's making lower lows, right? Going back from September. So again, I cannot tell you to get long until at least 35. I like it better at 41. So there you go. Appreciate it, man. Rivian, DNN. Gosh, I hadn't done DNN in months. Denison Mines. Same exact thing here. The support is the the lower upper trend line. It broke that today. That was at $1.16. You're at $1.13. A lot of mess here. A lot of capacity to chew through. If I'm trading this, I cannot get long in this. Even locally at 130. 130 is probably where I get long. I like it better above 145, 147. Well, I take that back. I like it longer above 140, right? So 130 or 131 or 140 is where I get long. Right now, it's a shit show with a lot of overhead supply. It's going to be very, very tough for you on the DNN. FNGD, is that what it was? FNGD, it is. This is the thing. Is this the leverage? So you really can't do it on TA. It's not really good on leverage. With this one, it's a lot of overhead supply. If it goes below, so from a TA perspective, if it goes below 37-ish, I jump out. You're at 46 now, so watch yourself. And there's not a lot of support down here. There's support there's support. It's at 46, at 44, but again, it's leveraged. You really can't do TA on leveraged ETFs. Do you think Mullen will reverse split compliance? Seems like good news. Can't push it. I just do TA, so I don't know what's going on in most of these stocks. This to me is a bad stock, right? It's got a lot of work to do for me to even be in it. Yes, that is good news if that's what's going to happen, but to me, I can't even dream of getting long in this until 78 cents. You're at 19. So that's just a bad stock. But again, I don't know what's going on in the stock. If you are an insider in the stock and know what's going on, then yeah, that would seem like it's good. It's good news to me. What's up, Bull Mode? MDT it is. But as far as MULN, to me it's almost non-tradable. I mean, this thing's close to zero. It's at 19 cents. But like you wouldn't think it could fall further, but 50% more down is still 9 cents. So, all right. Kind of same thing here with the MDT. It's Medtronic. I actually did some business with Medtronic. Wow, it's been a while though. It's been a minute. All right. So where did I get long? A lot of the overhead supply. You got a lot to clear through here. Very, very tough. Downside supports at 76, 76.50. Sorry, 76.40, if you would. If it goes below that, you've got to jump out. This thing is just since November, really about November 3rd. It's just been down. That's where I get long, is go back to where that was at 87. I think you can get long in that. And with the price target, I'd target somewhere around 91 initially, 92-ish, and then the last target would be 95. But yeah, I cannot tell you to get long, and the bull bear pivot there is going to be right at the 80 again, 87 mark. So there you go. That's Mullen. Sorry, that's MDT Medtronic. No, doesn't have a high short interest. A lot of institutionals own this company, so it's got a target price of 93. I'm not sure if that's it was downgraded in November, late November, twice to 80, 85 both times, and that's about where it's at. 78, 88 is where it sits right now. So there you go. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I've been leaving Verizon for 2 months, from 28 to 35. So nice. Congratulations. I'll be patient and wait for the 25, 26. Yeah. So again, guys, let me be clear, right? Because a lot of people, I get in the comments after I look through what I've said. When I say ish, right? Look, you could draw a line a lot of places, right? TA lines, and there's all kinds of formations and shapes and whatever, and I don't really deal with those. That's why I say ish, right? Because sometimes, let's say if the stock, the bull bear pivots at 25 and it falls to 24.90, that's not really a fall. That's why you say ish. It's not a perfect. TA is not perfect. It's never going to be perfect. So understand that. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Where do you think VZ is going? I used to work for VZ. Right when they acquired MCI in tech. Where it's gone, man. Chart shows it was at least in an uptrend through November, and then it just fell off the face of it. Well, it didn't fall off the face of the earth, but it fell a lot, right? So it needs to get above that the 50-day, which it was a day, but it fell right through it big time at that 37, 38 mark, right? Where would I kind of jump back in? It's not that too far away, actually. 39.90, so let's just call it 40. 40, I think you could run to. The next stop would be 40, 41, but the next stop after that would be 42, and then I think you could really run about 44. So if I'm being honest with myself, I think if you got in at that 40-ish level, 44 would be the next target for me, and that wouldn't even be locally. That trend line would go back all the way back to July. So there you go. What's up, Regular Joe? Encourage, appreciate you. Appreciate the encouragement. What's up, Bad Daddy? I'm down big on SS. Do you think that'll come back up? Let me look at the chart. Again, I'm all about charts, nothing more. Not right now. It is literally riding the 50-day all the way down, and now the 20-day has joined the party as well. So it's been flat for since 1st of October. So it hadn't gone down. So where would I get long at? You're not going to like where I get long. But I'll give it to you. It's got to be above 975. So you can just call it 10-ish. So there, it's a 454. It's been there for, it's been between 454 and probably 475 for a very, 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 very long time. It's a short interest. So even if you got a big push in the stock, there's not enough short float for it to squeeze. It's only at 7%. I think it continues to go sideways until the macro conditions improve, which is not going to be anytime soon. So that's the way I see it. All right, let's go. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, Bull. Bad Daddy, thank you very much. Sorry I couldn't give you better. How about ATA? Ooh, ATA. Hadn't done a lot on ATA. Let me make sure I'm in. Is that the right symbol? I've got ATAI. Is that the one you wanted? I'm holding 6 months. I think AT is ATA. Hang on a second. You're going to make me go all the way over here. ATA. All. So American Technology Group is what I've got here. We're here, ATA, all. So American Technology Group is what I've got here. We're here, ATA, all. So American Technology Group is what I've got here. Looking for a price target of about 380 and then $4. So there you go. That's ATAI though. ATA could not find. That is a acquisition corp. So thanks, Regular. Appreciate it. What's up, stores? Maybe this is the start down to 3,600 on the S&P. Let's look at the S&P really quickly. I had three. So on the daily, 397 was the support. It's at 399 right now. Tom Lee, if you follow him, you should. He's a fund strat. He's also a crypto bull as well. But he's very, very good on the stock. He worked for JP Morgan for like 30 years. He runs fund strat. He's got 4,400 is his target, and that's year-end target. So crazy that that dude. He's not just he tells it like it is. He's got 4,400 through year-end. So I kind of like that. So there you go, stores. Thanks, man. Companies are scaling, me particularly USO and LNG. Yeah, man. What is LNG doing right now? Yeah, I mean, I think that my thought on the energy stocks are probably going to go sideways with a bias to the upside. That's what I'm thinking. This is a little messy right now, but I would stay long. Understand where I jump out. You're at 172 right now. LNG 154 is where I jump out. You might jump out at 160. But I'm still long here. You've got for support on LNG. You've got the 20-day, you've got the 50-day, and you've got a lower trend line too, right all around that 169, 168 level. You should be good there. Should I stick it out or take a loss and run? On LNG, I think you can stick it out here. Once you get. Again, if you fall below 168, it could be a tumble down to 161. So just watch yourself there. The bull bear pivot's not till 150. So I like LNG. You had USO too, but in USO that's the oil fund. If I'm looking at crude right now, it's in a downtrend. It's making lower lows, right? So I think with that being said, I think the USO is probably a bad trade. LNG, I'd probably stay long, but watch your TA for sure. We're making lower lows. We did last week. I would expect crude to go lower now, but we are depleting. What's interesting is that that OPEC didn't change anything, but yet we still are going into our crude storage, which I don't think is the smartest idea, but there are people out there smarter than me. Thoughts on Matic? Love me. Matic is top 5 coin for me. Top 5 coin for my bags. So let's go look at what we are doing with a little Polygon action. It's up 10% for the week. I'm going to give it to you straight though. So I'm long above 62, and I really like it above. I think the pivot here is 103, right? Which we've been right at 90. I'll be real clear with you. I was accumulating at below 60 for a very, very long time. So if it was dropping below that, and it was down there at that 40, 45 range for a long time as well, but it got above the 60, and then it's kind of been if it goes below that 74, that's kind of where I'd probably jump out, take some profits at that point. But again, I am long term. I'm very, very long Matic. One is just their business development team is incredible. So again, that's off chart, but just wanted to let you know where I was in Matic. Thank you, Mr. Adam Brown. Appreciate it, brother. Bad Daddy. I bought Matic at 26 in June, still holding. Yes, Matic is one to hold. So in crypto, I've been in for quite a few cycles. I think I'm class of 2013. Started trading it 2014 as far as Bitcoin goes. I would tell you this is that their business development team is the best in the crypto industry, period. Better than SBF, right? So let's just say that. 46 cents. Again, if you're holding it above, if you got it 46, I think the jump out point, again, this is where I would take profits if it goes below this, is that 166, 167, 169. Sorry, 69, 66, 67 mark right in there, because at that point it's going to get really, really ugly very quickly. So this thing did jump to 130 back in on November 7th. So it can easily jump, and that jump came within. It went from literally 90 cents to 130 in like 4 days. So and that's how crypto does. Just so you know, my philosophy on crypto: we grind down and we FOMO up. That's how it's always been. It's how it's always going to be. Ethereum is a little bit different now, since there's more buy pressure than sell pressure. But for every other coin, it's typically there's more sell pressure. Bitcoin being one of those. So there you go. We got Mac 46. Congratulations again. Crypto is going to continually move with the macro, but it does show signs of uncoupling. Now, it's uncoupled both ways. So when the market was up, crypto was going sideways. Today, crypto was up, market was going down, and then it started. It just basically the dam broke, and we had some people, some paper hands start to sell. So. But again, don't be like me. Don't be a stone hands. When you get into some good profit, start taking profits. Don't be scared of the taxes right now. If you bought it let's say you bought Matic at $2.50 at $1.50 right now, you should be tax loss harvesting in right now. It is still legal, and I believe it's legal for next year too. So until that Biden plan, and I forget which one it was, but anyway, you can tax loss harvest this year for sure. If you take those losses, know where you bought, and then sell it, then buy it right back if you're long Matic. There you go. Appreciate it, guys. But take advantage of the tax loss harvesting. I have for years. So it's called the wash sell rules. So aggressive, yes, very. So, all right, what else we got? Loving you guys here. You guys got some good stuff today. Really quick, if you weren't here for the alpha, the alpha today for me, Twitter coin, they're definitely going to come out with one for tips. So I don't know how that's going to be distributed. It's going to be very, very interesting. Circle has terminated its SPAC agreement. It's not going public. Would love to see that. Link or Chainlink staking starts tomorrow. Ape coin starts, I believe, on the 8th. That's why both of those coins have been pumping quite a bit. What else is good? Bitcoin miners seem to be still selling Ledger X is for sale. That was the only FTX associated LLC that was not impacted. Ledger X is basically where you can, that's where I do all of my crypto options was Ledger X, but now I'm on GMX now, some too. So, and then 1 inch tokens, they unlock on December 30th, and that's a 14% unlock as well. So there you go. All right, appreciate you guys. I am going to jump off here. Got about 11. Please give me a follow. I am sponsored by Southwest Strata. If you know anything about Southwest Strata, they do what's called the 7702 plan, and that is it's a retirement plan. But if you're right about 40 or even below 40, but 40 to 45, you really start thinking about retirement, if not 25. It's tax-free. It's basically a Roth IRA on steroids. You just stuff it full as much as you can. It's tax code 7702. That's why it's called the 7702 plan. Just like the 401k is called the 401k plan, because that's the tax code, right? So you get market growth returns, but here's the thing: you get 100% downside protection of market crashes. So look at that. There are some fees involved, but another thing that I like as a business owner, we own an e-commerce company too, is that if we get in a lawsuit, somebody sues us, or we go bankrupt, guess who can't touch that? The courts cannot get to that. It's a derivative of life insurance. So just believe that's at southweststrata.com. That's SWSTRATA.com. It is in my bio. Check it out. And if you want to call, you come to my site, I then route you to a guy that knows far more than what I know about the 7702 plan. But it is very, very good plan, and I have one for my wife and one for me. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate it. I'll see you here. I'm usually live about 1 to 2 o'clock most days, but some days I've got to miss. But I appreciate you guys being here. Check me out. Give me a follow, and we'll see you. Thanks, guys.